Now, I've been really knocked out by the number of emails I've received through our website regarding your garden problems and queries. Now, while I can't get out there and do garden makeovers for you, I can attempt to answer as many questions as possible, like this one from Gary and Jill. Now, they've got a hedge of these beautiful Laurustinus, and 4 of them are starting to develop rusty leaves. Now, straight away, I think of red spider mite, and that's easily solved. It's caused by the dryness that you get underneath these big plants. A couple of things to do. You can either spray them with water all the time, put a jet of water under there, moisten the plant, or you can use Maverick or Natural Soap. A couple of other things to do as well. Prune it back, feed it with some dynamic lifter, water it well, and bingo, springtime, it'll be back to normal. Now, we've had a very interesting question from one of our viewers. Bianca's husband is allergic to bee sting, and Bianca would like to know if there are any plants that discourage bees in the garden. Well, that's a hard question to answer because birds and the bees, the plants need the bees, so there's always going to be bees and plants. Now, there are a few you could consider. Grasses may be okay. Succulents would probably get you through that problem, but even they flower. And I think when they do flower, you could break that flower off before it actually gets into full bloom. Now, whilst that won't discourage bees in your garden, I don't think it's going to encourage them either. And finally, Greg. Now, Greg's lucky enough to have some of these girls walking around his backyard, but he's worried about how he can fertilise his fruit trees without poisoning the chooks. Well, Greg, you can use liquid fertiliser, of course, but why would you worry about any fertiliser when you've got a team of these girls? But if you really have to, you can put it down in a tube around about 300 millimetres into the ground in a banding area around the tree. But Greg, I wouldn't worry at all. Speaking of fruit trees, many of you have written in asking me when to prune them. Well, I've covered that in the SA Life magazine, so pick up a copy. If you'd like to contact me on the website, just look for Ask Michael and leave your question. Love to hear from you.